Well, good morning, everybody. So, been a little bit since we've been out to the place. I think 2, 3 weeks ago now, we got our concrete floor all poured. Luckily, before all the cold weather came in, I don't think they really had to use any additive or anything, which is really good. I think for the most part it was pretty straightforward. But because it was a little bit cooler, they did have to have a guy out here for quite a while, power troweling everything. So as you can see, we got it all in, and it looks really good. We'll go down there in a second and take a look at that. But in that 2 weeks, we also had OPPD come out, and they got our power from the pole out to our box. Kind of show you here. So we came off of that pole right there, and then you can see where our property line is with the fence here. But they basically just came off, probably about 6-8 feet, and just ran their trench all the way up. And so we officially have power out here now. We have to get the structure enclosed and everything like that before we'll actually have our electrician come out and then trench a line over into the house over there. That'll take a little bit yet. Awesome news is that we should be getting lumber this week, as long as the ground doesn't get too soft for the delivery guys to be able to come in and get that all done. So that's going to be super exciting. Our contractor has a house that he's working on right now that he wants to get all the outside work done that he can, so that way he can just bring his lift over here and not have to worry about going back and forth or anything like that. So yeah, we're hoping to see that lumber this week yet, but again, with it being snow on the ground and being a little bit warmer this week, it'll kind of soften things up just a little bit. But I think overall, if they come in like a morning and drop off, they should be just fine. So, but the basement though, kind of show you guys here. Got all the floor done and everything, and let's see here. So we do have just a little bit of a crack right here, which concrete cracks, that's expected. They got all the cuts made, I think the day after they got it poured though, which is great, because then we don't have to, or we'll be able to control the cracking much better. But then you can see our rough ends for the bathroom that we're going to put on this side of the house when we eventually finish the basement. And then we've got the sump pit over here, and then I believe that is for the passive radon system, so that'll go up out of the house. All new construction, you do have to have a passive radon system. You don't have to have an active one. So that's what that's for. So this kind of weird cutout, so right up there is where the door from the garage into the house will be. Our house is angled, so we kind of have this weird funky little deal back in here. But everything else is pretty well straight corners. And then we've got the storm shelter, so that's all done. Everything like that. I got all the rebar in, so this will all be a poured concrete porch up here, so we have really nice storm shelter that we don't have to, or we have a really nice place to go just in case weather does get really bad sometime, because out here we are not as protected. I mean, we're kind of on the backside of a hill, but we're still fairly exposed. So that was something we really wanted to make sure we have. Let's see. So this here is going to be the utility room. That's going to be our main water line into the house. We are on rural water out here. We don't have to drill a well or anything, which is good. But yeah, this will be the utility closet here. Again, the rough-in bathroom there. There will be a bedroom here, a bedroom here, and then this is our drain for the wet bar that we'll eventually have in the basement. That's a couple years down the road. But we wanted to make sure it was in there for when we wanted it. And then just kind of an open, all of this for the most part is an open living room, rec room kind of space here. And then our stairs will come down right right here. So it goes down this way, landing here, and then finishes back down. And then you'll be able to come out into the living area here. And then we did do a rough end for a fourth bathroom, or a second one down in the basement. So you can kind of see the rough ends and everything like that. Toilet, shower, sink, all that fun stuff. That's all taken care of. And then this back portion here is just going to be a storage room. And then this up over here is going to be a sixth bedroom or office, workout, whatever the kids want to do. It's kind of going to be up to them on what they want for bedrooms and where they want to be. I mean, one can be all the way over there, another could be all the way over here, and then this way they each have their own bathroom when that time comes. So they got something to kind of keep themselves separate when they get older. I remember when we were younger and you always want to be a little bit further away from your siblings, but so we wanted to give them that option if they so choose. But yeah, so we're really happy to see the basement floor was poured when it was, especially now with the temperatures the way that it is. Otherwise it could have been a little bit more pricey with having to put additives in there to make sure the concrete cured appropriately with it being colder. When they poured the floor, they did get our posts where our deck main posts are going to be. Those are poured and ready to go. Kim and I made the decision we're just going to do treated 6x6 posts, but then we are going to have them wrapped all the way up to the covered deck portion. So this space here is going to be pretty big overall. We've got 10-foot ceilings in the house. So when you look at the elevation from the base up to where like they would tie into the covered deck, this is all going to be a pretty big, wide, open area. But we're really excited to see that all come together. It's going to be really nice because then come warmer temperatures, when we can sit out and actually enjoy the view a little bit, it's going to be great. That's one of the things that we're really looking forward to, is being able to sit on our deck, nobody seeing into our backyard, into our house, anything like that. It's going to be super nice. So yeah, I mean, that's where we're at right now. We really hope that lumber gets in middle of this week, and then hopefully contractor gets done with his house where he's at currently, and then we're hoping by end of the week he gets out and is able to start getting measurements, everything like that done, and start putting some lumber up. So yeah, that's a weekly update for the house as of right now. So hopefully we'll be back out this weekend and we'll have some lumber at the house, and who knows, maybe even some boards on the foundation. So alrighty, well, that's the update for this week. We'll talk to you guys later.